Crackle Bob.
Yeah.
All right, well, we tried to get back in a decent amount of time, decent amount of time, so that, we wouldn't get lost in the worlds that we're in. But,
yeah, it can happen pretty quick.
I thought I'd ask you some questions that people have, asked on the channel. Let's see. So, number one, is there any chance that you would appear with the Tedeschi Trucks band and do a version of Layla?
My phone hasn't never rung, so I think that chances on that happening are pretty slim.
Well, you got a call one time. Years
well,
ago.
That was a long time ago.
It was just Derek Trucks.
That was when it was Derek had his band, Even though, they're doing all my material and stuff, I'm flattered. They have some good material. I'm glad they're doing it.
It's very cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. But like I said, my phone hasn't ever rung. Not
so that's doubtful. Well, they might not even know where you are. So,
yeah.
Let's see. Have you thought about offering silk screens or lithographs to make it more affordable for people to buy your artwork?
No. I have thought about it, and the answer is I didn't want to do anything. I want everything to be a one-off, I don't want there to be, lithographs and paint, it's just a real personal thing,
Right.
And there's a fine line. I'm not in this for any money. I'm in it for, even though money is good, but I'm in it for the art, and that's what's important. And I think that's pretty much, I don't even know what they call that when they, it's a commodity, making it a commodity. That's not what my art is. It's not a commodity to be broke down into paper form, or any kind of form other than what it is, And so when anybody gets one of my paintings, that's an original, and we'll never have another one, That's it. Now I appreciate people doing that. I know. And what somebody else does with my painting after they have it, that's none of my affair,
Well, no, there is certain things that you can't do.
Yeah, certain things you can't do, but I don't know anything about any of that. I'm on this side of the brush or the canvas, Right. And so.
So how many paintings have you sold?
A half a dozen.
In 4 years?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think so.
A lot of artists sell about one a year if they're lucky.
I believe it's a half dozen. It might be 7, but I think it's half dozen. The people wanted it, and they're not cheap either. Not inexpensive. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, I think everybody knows that. That's why he's asking.
Yeah, and now having all of my artwork, not all of it, but a great portion of, in all these exhibitions, only escalates everything, and like this lady, Fana, who has Raw, told me, she said, it's about getting your name out there in the art world, and that's really what it is, and that's what's going on. And it's not about money, making money. Like I said, money's good, but it's about my art, And,
all right. Well, so it's no to the silk screen or any photographs.
Let's just no to that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, would you? Somebody wanted to know if we would create a website where we can buy albums and your book. We do have a website where we do sell records, but only streaming. And
what's the name of it? The website?
Bobby Whitlock and Coco Carmel
Is it .com?
That's the one, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the other one is your BobbyWhitlockArt.com.
Yeah, and there's a lot of information on both of those sites, you know.
But as far as the book goes, we don't sell the book.
No, you have to go to the, we go on Amazon and you can get it. Easily enough.
Well,
Rock and Roll Autobiography.
We have to buy them at full price, so we're not...
Yeah, I don't sell them anyway. You know?
Right. Just buy them on Amazon. Okay, another question. Were you playing the organ on DMB's first LP, Home? The first record for Delaney and Bonnie. Were you playing the organ on that? On Home?
Yeah, yeah.
Who else was on that record? Could you... Somebody said, the same guy actually said it was Booker T.
No. I had to get that's their first record. And I was singing on that, but I didn't play on that. That's Booker T and EMG's playing on it.
That's what okay, he thought you were playing organ.
No, no. That's when we first got together. And I was just singing a bar up there. I said, oh my God, what have I got myself into? I'm singing like a chick now.
Anyway, so that was Booker T and the MG, and so that was Doug Dunn playing bass?
Yeah, Steve Cropper, Doug Dunn, and Al Jackson.
What about Leon? Was Leon any part of that?
And Memphis Horns, huh?
Oh, he said Memphis Horns.
Oh, yeah. Memphis? Yeah, that's funny. So Delaney and Bonnie and me, we did it was, who was it?
Dick Cavett show.
I was going to say Dick Cavett show. Yeah. And this was a long time ago. And first time I'd ever been on TV like that, you know.
I was with Eric.
Yeah, do you remember it? And well, then, you know, they had us on, we're doing this acoustic thing. It's before the band, all right? And it was just when it was just Delaney and Bonnie and me. And he's playing acoustic guitar. Well, we're going on Dick Cavett's show. And they set Delaney and Bonnie right there next to Dick. And I was kind of on the end of the couch, you know. And they were talking away down here, and I was looking at the cameras and audience and everything. And, and I wasn't paying any attention to them at all. And Dick Cavett says, where are you from, Bobby? And I went, Memphis? my voice cracked. Memphis? My voice was still changing when I got with them. I was a teenager. Just getting out of my teen years, thank God. Well, that was tough. But anyway.
All right, well, so thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Another man wanted to know, he said that there are some unreleased Domino's recordings. Any chance that you and Eric could authorize the release of those songs?
No, I didn't know about that. I see them all the time, though. And I'm glad to put them out there. That's great music. That's us at the Fillmore. And that's a kicking thing. And they got a lot of outtakes and all that. I've been keeping up with that.
Well, maybe there's a chance that Eric may do something, and he would have to head it off. I mean, that's
yeah.
Because he
they got the reins on that one, you know, and then they're holding the reins on Domino stuff pretty tight, you know. And I'm glad of it, you know. They put that out there. It's good music, you know. That's real music. Guys really playing, putting heart and soul into doing what they're doing. You
know, we could actually say something to them about it. Maybe they'll do something.
Maybe.
It's not out of the question. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we'll do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Good idea. And we'll attribute that to this guy. I'll have to find his name in there again. All right, well, this is extremely short. Is there something else that you would like to talk about? I thought this would carry us all over. Yeah,
everything's in the art right now because I'm coming out of one exhibition at Raw, getting ready to go into another exhibition. We put some new paintings here at the museum in Ozona, and so that's the last day of that is October the 1st, and they're making a big deal out of it, you know.
So we'll be there.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But so there's a lot going on, and then the Museum of Fine Art, that's in September, and this for 2 weeks. It's pretty heavy duty stuff. I love it. I love being a part of this activity, you know, and watching this thing grow. That's what it's doing, you know. And all I'm doing is holding on and hanging on to the brush, you know, just following that inner voice and doing what I'm led to do. You know, I'm like it's all about heart and soul. You know, some of my paintings, there was one I just did, and I called it The Portal. Joseph Carini told me about maybe my work is like a portal where souls can have a moment to come through, you know. And I took that to heart, because every time I see a face or something when I'm painting, I stop immediately. You know, I certainly don't go to that part of the canvas again. And that's what I'm supposed to do, you know. I can't explain it. That's the best way I can explain it. The best way of going about it, I guess. When you look at it, I said, someone said my art isn't for just glancing at, it's for looking at, looking into. And it's amazing. I feel very blessed to have all this happen, because I'm part of the audience too, you know. I'm a witness. I'm the first witness. You know, good to be the first witness.
What do you think is the difference between you and other painters?
A lot of other painters now I've found out they're schooled and they're trying, and a lot of them are really, really good. Everybody has their own different way of doing things. I don't know anything about what I'm doing, and I'm trying to keep it that way, because sometimes I feel like I'm getting put in one thing happening, and that's all, and I go, is this it? You know, and then it goes into somewhere else, and then into somewhere else. Like I said, I'm just hanging on. I'm along for the ride, and you know, it's rewarding. It's frustrating, fulfilling, and rewarding, and all of these things. You know, each one of them is like a journey for me. Each painting I do, and I've been on a lot of journeys over the last 4 years. You know.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
You're pretty 24/7 with the painting, just the same way you were with your art. I mean, with the music.
It's just I'm that place where this thing happens, and so the doors are always open. I can't close them. You know, I still have music running through me as well. But this is just like in the same thing, only in another form. There's no difference in music and painting.
So, I mean, there's no doubt in your mind that this is what you should be doing.
No doubt at all. No. I wasn't looking for this. It found me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're extremely passionate about it. It's no, like, I think I had mentioned it one time before. When I first saw you playing, you really become one with the organ. You become one with whatever it is that you're playing, and it's the same way with the art.
Yeah.
I think.
It's an extension.
It seems that way.
Yeah. I'm an extension of all of those, the activity.
Do you, when you are painting, does the music enter the scene at all? Like, do you feel like you're...
No. It's just, see, there's only the one creative principle, you know, and it's not two-sided. It's multifaceted, but not two-sided. Like when I'm doing this, I'm not thinking about music. And when I'm doing music, I don't think about painting.
So what I was asking was that, do you hear music in your head sometimes when you're painting? Or?
No. I know that it affects me, because I heard you playing something one time, and I was painting to it, and it affected it in a big way, you know. But no, I have enough noise in my head to keep me occupied, you know, and focused on what I'm doing. You know?
Well, is there anything in particular that you do think of when you're painting, or is it just like, you just go into this?
I don't think of anything. I try not to. I try to stay out of the way and do what I'm told, and be a part of the activity, you know, just like playing a B3. I'm a part of it. It's an extension of me. Right. You know, I'm just a place where this thing happens. Same thing with this art. I'm just that place where this thing takes place, and I'm just along for the ride. I'm excited, frustrated, all of the things you can be, you know. When it's not right, it just it tears me apart, and then something will unfold, and there it'll be, you know.
Right.
I don't sit around and think about stuff, you know, because I'm a part of the activity right then and there. You know, I don't have to go to it because it's always there. You know, it's just like music.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. A lot of fun.